All right, question number 5 is an identity question from 6-1. This is a sine of 3 pi over 2 minus x equals negative cos. Can we show that's true? From section 6-1, we learned that we're going to mess with one side and play with it until we get the right side. So don't touch the right side at all. Just play with the left side until we get this. All right, let's see. Number 5 here. Let's just play with the sine of 3 pi over 2 minus x. Well, if I want to mess with that, I have to recognize that this is alpha minus beta, or a minus b, and go back to your formula. The sine of a minus b is sine of a cosine of b, sine keeps the sign, minus sine of b cosine of a. There we go, that helps a little bit. Now, I don't know what x is, so I don't know what sine and cosine of x are either, so I'm just going to let them go. But I do know 3 pi over 2, that's the same thing as 270, that's down south, right? So the sine of 3 pi over 2, if you remember, is minus 1. Cos of x, we'll leave that there. Sine of x, we don't know what that is. The cosine of 3 pi over 2, 270 degrees, 3 pi over 2, cosine is 0. And because that's 0, that means this whole term is also just 0. So I can just cross it out. And look what you're left with. Negative 1 times cosine is negative cosine of x. What are we trying to prove? We got it. Good for you. Good job. So with any of these trig identities, treat them like we did before. Just mess with one side. And here we're using the formulas of a minus b, write it out, do some trig equations, and prove the right side. Good job.